Mais uma confirmação do Eterno para mim, e eu quero compartilhar com vocês. Há mais ou menos 5 anos atrás, pesquisando pela internet, encontrei um vídeo que me chamou muito a atenção pelo seu título, Anjo canta com Jason Upton. Agora, postando vídeos aqui no canal sobre a verdadeira pronúncia do nome do Criador, me veio a lembrança desse vídeo e tive a curiosidade de voltar neste vídeo para saber se em algum momento o anjo fala o nome do Criador na canção. E para minha surpresa, o anjo falou. E eu estou impactada, pois há 5 anos atrás eu não tinha conhecimento da pronúncia do tetragrama do Criador. Mas o Eterno já estava trabalhando no meu ser para receber o nome dele. Quando ainda não havia vídeos com pesquisas concretas a respeito da pronúncia universal do nome do Eterno, essa canção já estava anunciando pela voz de um anjo o seu nome. Ouça as partes da canção que fala o nome. A gravação dessa canção aconteceu para 700 órfãos. Quando ele ouviu a gravação e percebeu que juntamente à sua voz havia um som diferente, questionando o engenheiro de som que trabalhava naquele CD, ele tentou achar explicação para aquela segunda voz. Ele me disse de imediato que era uma interferência nos microfones e que me provaria separando os áudios de cada microfone. De acordo com o músico, o engenheiro de som dividiu os áudios dos microfones e não encontrou nada. Até isolar o microfone principal, ele isolou e a voz continuava lá. O engenheiro de som me disse que era como se houvesse alguém cantando a uns 5 metros atrás de mim. Ele ficou sem palavras, apenas saiu afirmando que precisava tomar um ar, diz Jason Upton.
Part of a team, performing, or listening to music. Tell me like a spiritual encounter you had in a nutshell. Go ahead, Michael.
Undoubtedly. We were in Alexandria, Louisiana. It was when I was with Jason Upton. And we went into this college auditorium, and I basically just put the recorder on and let it go. And we were doing sound check, and I looked up to the ceiling, and I started seeing this fog coming through, and I figured it was just like the condenser in the air conditioner in the coil or something. This fog starts coming in the room, and I started feeling a whole lot of God all of a sudden. I really didn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm a little slow on the uptake sometime, and so I asked the janitor, I said, hey, what's that stuff coming out of the ceiling up there? And he looked up there and he said, I don't know, there's no pipes up there. And so this holy fear kind of came over me, and meanwhile there's all these youth guys in there, and they're real stoic, and they got their arms crossed, and everything's kind of like, let's see what you got, young man. One of those things. So we finished, and we just started playing, and it got to the point where it got so thick in there that I jumped off stage and I went and jumped under the soundboard. I mean, I felt so much God. I was like, oh my God, at any minute something's just going to bust through. And all of a sudden this little kid comes under the soundboard. He goes, there's a 12-foot angel standing behind Jason Upton. And you know what? I know I wasn't singing because I wasn't up there. William wasn't singing. Jason's singing, but there's 2- and 3-part harmonies going on in the room. And I'm going, what in the world? And I'm looking on the hard drive recorder, and it's recording it. And I'm thinking, if this is on here when I play this back, I'm going to come out of my skin. So all of a sudden, all this stuff happens. All these guys that were like, yeah, they're, Daddy, Daddy, oh God, And Jason, I look at Jason, and he's up on stage, and his eyes are rolled back in his head, and he's teetering on his piano bench. I thought, oh my God, he's drunk. I thought that was something that he did all the time. I thought he's completely lost it. So all this stuff's going on, right? And it's happening in real time, so you're not even catching all of what's happening. And then after the meeting, I went up to, because we were rooming together, I went up to get Jason off the stage. He was completely plastered. But he'd never been drunk in the Spirit before, so he says, I'm feeling all tingly. My arms and, Michael, my legs. And make a long story short, he fell asleep in the dorm exactly like a drunk guy would. He just lay down on the bed with all his clothes on in his bag, and he was gone. So the next morning, I'm thinking, was that real? I went back to Nashville, and I'm in there with this engineer friend. I was producing the project, and sitting on there, we're going through all the material. We get to the song Fly. And all of a sudden, I said, well, any minute now, if that was really an angel, and all of a sudden, there's this perfect voice that comes flying. I went, whoa! And I said, we got to find that. And the engineer he goes, oh, that's just a psychoacoustic anomaly. That's probably a tom-tom ring or something. So I thought, oh, yeah? Well, let's find it then. So we start going through, we start soloing out each channel, not a tom-tom, not a keyboard, blah, blah, blah. We get through everything except Jason's vocal. Now, remember, the kid said there's a 12-foot angel behind Jason. So we solo Jason's vocal track, and there's two waveforms on there, one little one and one big, big one. And you can see it, and not only that, but you can hear it, and the guy goes, well, that sounds like something standing like 12 foot behind Jason. I said, I told you it was an angel. And so literally on that, when that part hits, it doesn't matter. I mean, you get hammered every time, so here's where it got really crazy. So all of a sudden, we start getting emails from Heidi Baker's group up there. Unbeknownst to us, when Jason's going, it's Malawi for come to the table. So we think he's just this drunken guy in a stupor, and he's actually, so they play it when the orphans are out to play, to call him to lunch, they play, and all the little kids come running in.
Going up to new atmospheres, going up to new places, going up to new atmospheres. Gotta have new ears, new ears. Heavenly places, heavenly places, heavenly, heavenly places, heavenly places, heavenly places, heavenly, heavenly places. New revelation, new revelation. What are you doing? Where are you going? You're gonna give. Some of you've been fighting for a very long time. Some of you've been fighting that ground warfare for a very long time. Sticking out your fists and fighting. God wants to take you to new places, new places, new places, new places, new places, new places, new revelation, new revelation, new perspective, new perspective. Aerial view, aerial view, aerial view, aerial view, aerial view. I declare over you, God has given you the air. God has given you the air. So fly. It's time to spread out your wings. It's time to shake off the things that hold you down. It's time to spread out your wings. And fly. Just fly. Do you see what I see? Do you hear what I hear? Do you know what I know? Do you want what I have given you wings. I have set you free from the things that held you. I have given you wings. I have set you free. So come to me. Like a bird in the air, you have escaped the snare. Like a bird in the air, you've escaped the snare. Like a bird in the air, you've escaped the snare of the enemy. You have been set free. 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 Nothing, 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 no, nothing can ever hold you.